Hey everyone, I'm Jacob Recht, and on behalf of Terry Hutchins' Advanced Sports Writing class, today we will be discussing Indiana Hoosiers men's basketball. So Tuesday night, the Hoosiers played their first exhibition game of the 2016 season. They entered the game as the number 11 ranked team in the country, and they faced off against Hope College out of Michigan. The Hoosiers won the game pretty handily, 98-65. And one big surprise from the game was, despite their win, they got up to a pretty slow start. They trailed 14-7 within the first 5 minutes, and it was kind of frustrating to watch. You know, the Hoosiers are this established team. They have a lot of guys returning, like Thomas Bryant, OG Anunoby, James Blackman Jr. Even though he was hurt for majority of last season, it was his first game back. A lot of high expectations for this team, and to see them struggle within those first 5 minutes was a little surprising, you could say. The Hoosiers, typically this high scoring team, to only put up 7 points in the first 5 minutes was really frustrating to watch, and you could really attribute that to the lack of ball movement. It just didn't seem like the team chemistry was there within those first couple of minutes. However, Coach Crean talked about how he wanted to experiment with different guys playing with different teammates. So he really wanted to see, he really wanted to try out as many different combinations of guys on the court at the same time. So after those 5 minutes, I think he really got it down. He really figured it out, and after those first 5 minutes, the Hoosiers went on a 22-7 point run, and from that point on, they really took control of the game. One player I'd like to highlight is freshman Devontae Green out of New York. He's wearing number 11, Yogi Ferrell's number, so big shoes to fill. He shot 7 of 9 from the field, including 2 for 2 from the three-point line. He put up a game-high 17 points. You have to say 17 points in 13 minutes is really an impressive stat line for a freshman's first game, especially with a team like Indiana. So I definitely think Devontae Green has put himself in a category of having very high expectations now for the rest of the year because of his very impressive first game. I'd also like to talk about Pitt transfer Josh Newkirk. He had a game-high 7 assists. He really figured out how to move the ball well with whoever he was with on the court. He actually only had 2 points in the game, both coming from the free throw line. So his point total wasn't great, but he definitely found a way to work well with his teammates, especially being with the team for over a year now, and this being his first game because of the transfer rules. Looking ahead, or looking at other teammates, like I mentioned before, James Blackman Jr. came back from a huge injury, missed majority of the season last year, and he still put up 15 points. He shot 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and that's something you love to see from the Hoosiers, a very high-scoring team last year. They love to attack from outside the arc, and to see JBJ really hit his stride in the first game back was really was a really good thing to see for the Hoosiers, and also their presence in the paint. Big forward OG Anunoby and star center Thomas Bryant had both had big games. They put up a combined 31 points between the two. Both played 27 minutes. So I really think the Hoosiers have a lot of high hopes with this high-scoring team. And moving forward, the Hoosiers have a big game against Kansas to start off the season. So we're hoping that this game could prove to be good practice and that the Hoosiers can really pose a threat to Kansas, the number 3 ranked team in the country. We're looking forward to that game, and hopefully everyone will be there to watch it. This is Jacob Recht signing off.